Hello, I'm Nicholas. Oh, I'm a psychic medium. This is for, what are we doing now? Oh, that's right, Aries. Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of July 2021. This isn't your story, don't make it fit. It's not your truth. It's not your truth. It's not you. It's not you. But, I feel like there's going to be some messages in here anyway for you. But yeah, don't make it fit if you don't. It might hurt. That's what she said. Thank you to all my subscribers, new, future, and the one from the start. You know who you are. Thank you to everybody that purchased a private reading or made a donation to my channel. Thank you very much. I just want to send you some Reiki right now. Positive healing Reiki information. All I have to do is accept. So I'm just going to call on Archangel Michael, my ancestors. We're going to do a spread about the month ahead. I kind of just downloaded it on Google. Hope you guys are well. Anything new? Post in the comment box. I would like to hear from you guys. But yeah, let's get started here. Three more shuffles. Someone's having to make a lot of decisions and cut some people out. I can see that already. But there's some stress going on too. Things are somewhat out of control, but like Spirit's guide, they said there's things they're doing behind the scenes that you don't see. But moving on, the main focus for this next month, the Emperor. What should I release going into the new month? Page of Wands. Something new coming with the new month. The Hangman. So the main focus is having control. I think that's what we were just talking about, was the fact that things are out of control and they have things going on behind the 5D that you just have to have trust and faith in. And the thing to release is like this idea that you have to do everything yourself. Like this is all your boat, because you can use your spirit. I mean, not use, but you can connect with your spirit guides and they can help you out a lot, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're fretting the small things, and there's just stuff that energetically you shouldn't have to worry about, but you're taking it all on as your own. I mean, you are right here too with the Aries card, the Emperor, but I see you taking on things, taking on a lot of things throughout the month that you shouldn't really need to. Now, something new that's coming towards you this month is, I think you might have like a little pop moment where your brain pops like in the Matrix, and you're gonna have enlightenment, like his brain's popped. You're gonna be like, oh, I don't have to work smarter. I can work smarter, not harder, or I can delegate other things to other people without feeling bad, or being like having a forceful attitude again. Like I think if you inject more love into your situation, that for yourself, it's gonna blend off to other people. So if you treat yourself a little bit more lovingly, then it's not like you don't. Yeah, it's just I'm hearing some harsh words. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks to confirm it. So there's some type of family or happy dynamic, some type of dynamic, your family dynamic that someone from afar might be looking at. So maybe it could be an ex, but I'm not really reading that. I think it's more like, yeah, it could be something from the past. It could be an idea, a person, a place, a thing, something from the past that's still lingering about. It could be energy that's coming into this, and I think this Emperor, like, you had to make all this happen, so now you are trying to protect it, but this stuff keeps coming back because you haven't addressed it. So it might be even just like dreams, it might be habits, things of the past that you still haven't really gotten essentially rid of. That's what I'm picking up from this Seven of Swords here. It's like hiding in your subconscious, or in your 3D world. It could be somebody watching you or doing something behind your back. If it is that person, If it is a person, in week 2, you're going to probably find out, that this person is the loose woman, the Queen of Wands. She could be like a promiscuous figure, male or female. And you're like, I don't care, like I'm going to get with it. Maybe you're horny. But I feel as though she's really a visionary, so like protecting from these cards here in this card, I see that like you're really trying to keep your happy family life together, or whatever this 4 of Wands means to you in the first week. In the second week, it's like you have this vision about where you want to go, and you don't want things to disrupt it, and it's like the second week's going to be energetically a little bit more stable for you, so you're going to be like allowing your angels, your people, your ancestors, if you connect with them, to take some of the load off. And if you don't connect with them, just start connecting with them. Just like, hey, angels, ancestors, like, because they're there, they're real. Like, you can, I mean, straight up, they're as real as the fact that like you might not know some of your ancestors or ever met them, but like you're wearing their face, so like, or you're wearing their nose or their ears, so it's not like they're in your 3D. It's not like they're not in your 3D reality, but they actually are, and energetically in the 5D, they're here too. So just reach out to them and be like, hey, what's up? Because I hear there's a lot of introspection, a lot of thought that if you connect with them, they could help you. There's like lineage of wisdom that I'm hearing that you can tap into that'll help you along your path. Because I see you coming in and being conflicted, and like they're trying to help you come out of this place of indecision in the third week with your vision or the steps you're going to take. And they're also saying like write things down and really write down on paper like what you want to do in your future, because I see like in the 4th week you're just tired of juggling all this shit, and it's creating a lot of conflict within, and you might be sending a lot of mixed messages to other people, and you want to avoid that. I mean, I think everybody does. I think everybody likes, if you're person I'm talking to is a straight shooter, like they're assertive and they know what they want, and they're going after what they want here. Because there's something to protect, and there's visions and stuff. Like you might be getting some psychic visions on your path. Some of you have a dog that you need to take on more walks. Your dog, if you work and your dog's inside all day, you need to take more walks. Having this attitude of I can do this all myself is like from past experiences that like made you kind of quiet, not quiet, but like defensive. And they don't want you to bring that in, because really you should be like celebrating this. And even though you might be happy, like you have more that you can achieve, you just need to find the clarity about it. If you're wondering about money, like there's going to be situations that allow you to have lots of money, right? And 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. But you have to be like in a certain mindset where you're not worried or trying to go like if your introspection is about your vision and all that stuff like that right now, like it seems like the next months are going to be more about assertiveness and like the planning that you put into action. Strength for this 10 of Pentacles. So I think coming at it with a more logical standpoint, whatever you're trying to achieve, to get this 9 of Cups too, is going to help you just manifest it faster. I'm hearing 855. Yeah, and it'll bring you judgment like sooner. So whatever project you're working on, I'm also hearing put more hours in. If you're like, I only work 8 hours a week, then go home and learn something new about your job at home. Like, what do you mean I work in an office or something like that? Well, if you learn a like software, like learn the software that they run, like Linux or something. You do whatever. Impress yourself. That's what they're saying. Impress us and impress yourself. Because some of you might be looking for love or wanting love, and if you're in a situation where you want love, then your intuition is telling you to manifest this shit for yourself already, and I think you've been doing that. This is more like outcome, judgment, intuition. Just trust your judgment and your intuition. Don't judge nobody, but trust your intuition to help you guide through these situations and like have your angels judge for you. If you don't believe in angels, then your higher self, whatever you believe in. If you don't believe in nothing, I don't think you'd be here. It'd be spying. Just trying to find out what's going to go on, right? Not spying, but just trying to figure out what's going to go on. So maybe you need to release the outcome too. Like you can go watch a bunch of readings, but it's kind of getting misconstrued. Scattering. I see some people with some scattered energy, and they're just looking for like some of you don't even know what it's like to be happy. It's been a while since you've been happy, and you're trying to figure out like what that happiness is for you. Yeah, you're trying to see clarity on like what that happiness really means for you. Whether it be starting something new, staying where you're at, staying with the same person, moving on to another person, being single, celibate, whatever. What actually makes you tick? Like, what you want that vision to be steadfast. I think that things have been pushed around in your past that have caused you. Maybe you've done a lot of traveling. I see maybe some of you are like, what do they call those, Navy kids, some Army brats, something like that. You're manifesting, you're working hard. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. Wow, that's weird. But this is after you put this plan into action. So the things that you're doing now are preparing yourself for this big like type of action, this big. So you're building up the energy to push the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. That's cool. Just don't be afraid of things from the past that might be coming back to bite you, because they always do when you're trying to manifest something new. Most of the time you'll just deny it and be like, okay, that's not what I want, and you make a final decision. Releasing the energy, if you do meditation, will help too dissipate that energy better. Cord cutting, if people are involved. Institutions are involved, and like say you're bitter about money you had to pay the government or something like that, just release it. A lot of times wounds can come from superficial things that really don't really affect our lives in the whole first place too. It's like, oh, I had debt. Well, yeah, because you used something, but like you get mad at the fact that you had to pay this debt, but it's like you still had the service, even if it was like bunk or whatever. But don't fall in the loop. Do this thing for yourself, because your happiness is more than enough right now to protect. But taking a leap of faith and looking at things from a different perspective and just injecting more kindness and playfulness into your life is really going to help you throughout the next couple of months, because if the past does come back, then you can just laugh it off, you know? It could be a lover, ex-lover, but that's very few. Yeah, Emperor. Closing the reading. So, hope you like what I'm doing here. If you wanted a personal reading, information is in the description box. If you'd like, share, subscribe. Once I reach a couple thousand more subscribers, I'm going to give these babies away. They're nice. There's a cool story behind them, too. And, yeah, I would love to send them to you. So, subscribe. And, yeah, see you soon. Namaste. Happy day. Enjoy your Reiki.